Alright, what's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here with The Distance. Got a post-fight video for you guys. Miguel Cotto versus Ricardo Mayorga. Ended in the 12th round stoppage, technical knockout, I believe. Overall, it was a decent matchup. It wasn't as action-packed as a lot of people made it out to be, but hey, it is what it is. This is what we got. I feel that I didn't get my money's worth with this matchup. You know, I believe it's maybe a $29.99 American US dollar fight, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said, but overall, I had coming into 12, I had 9 rounds of 2 for Miguel Cotto. It could have been an 8-3, but the Miguel Cotto offensive attack was just too much for Mayorga. Something that Miguel Cotto did a little too much of was he did just use a lot of his jab, and a lot of his shots were just single shots. He did throw combinations in there, combination hooks, but his jabs weren't followed up with anything else. Like, if you look at his jabs in the matchup and they would replay it, he just threw single jabs and he wouldn't follow up the jabs with anything else. You know, he did throw the left hook quite well. He didn't go to the body as much as he should have, but you know, the left hooks up top worked quite well. The jabs were landing automatically almost. The right hands were landing. But you could tell just by looking at the matchup that Miguel Cotto was a left-hand dominant fighter, that we knew, you know, coming into the matchup that he was left-hand dominant. But he primarily, this was the tail of the left hand for Miguel Cotto. He used the left hand quite a bit. He used the left hand more than he used the right hand. He came forward. He boxed a whole lot against Mayorga. What Mayorga did in this matchup is Mayorga fought in spurts, but Cotto was controlling the rounds. And the 2 rounds that I had Mayorga winning, he was just controlling most of those rounds. He was throwing more punches. He was coming forward. He was pretty much imposing his will on Cotto. It had, you know, the rounds that Mayorga won was the rounds when Cotto was going back and wasn't really countering off of Mayorga's shots. But Cotto did a good job of countering with the left hook when he had to, and, you know, laying that stiff jab, moving around the ring, controlling the matchup, using his jab, using power punches, using the left hook, using the right hook. That's pretty much how I have Miguel Cotto winning. Pretty much that was just it. Mayorga, you know, did land a lot. I mean, he didn't necessarily land a lot of punches, but he threw a lot of punches. But they weren't necessarily landing clean and flush. And Cotto's shots were landing clean and flush, and Cotto was just controlling the matchup, moving, jabbing. The jab was setting up some shots, but they weren't setting up the shots the way that they should have. I think that if Cotto set up the shots, we would have seen an earlier knockout. But Miguel Cotto looks very good in this match. He did try to clinch quite a bit in this matchup, more so than he did in the past. He tried to clinch. He did a lot more jabbing. He did a lot more boxing and less fighting. And it wasn't necessarily a crowd-pleasing type style in a way, but I think as the fight's progressing, as long as he stays a man he's through, he's going to be less and less of a crowd pleaser, in my opinion, unless there's a fighter that hurts him. If there's a fighter that hurts him, he's going to be, you know, he's going to revert back to that style. But as long as he's, you know, fighting and boxing, he's going to be more of a Manny Stewart fighter, trust me. But anyway, guys, that was The Distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.